The winner of the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlight in Molten Topaz is... Hi everybody, hope you all are good. And today's video is going to feature my favorites, the things that I've been enjoying in the month of July. I haven't been filming favorites every month because sometimes I get a little bit lazy and get stuck into a routine of using certain products. But yeah, I wanted to combine a couple of things. I have both makeup, skincare, and a couple of weird items that I want to share with you, or I should say random items that I want to share with you. The first thing I want to mention, some of these I talked about in posts. I'm going to go through them really quickly. You could go check back my Facebook page and my Instagram page to, get the details in terms of my reviews on these products. But I have been going back through my stash and looking at things that I talked about prior in terms of products that I loved and just pulling them back out because I have been using so many new things over the last months that, some of my oldies but goodies, they got a little push to the side and we need to show them some love. So the first thing I'm going to mention is these City Color Be Matte blushes. And these are like a OG from a couple of years ago. The thing about these, they are so cheap. When I had bought them, I bought maybe about 8 of them from Wonderful World. Over time I built up a collection. These two, this one is hibiscus, this one is papaya. They look very similar. And when you swatch them, you actually see the differences. But what I fell in love again with these blushes was the pigmentation and how long wearing they are for the ridiculously cheap price. Like the pigmentation of these on women of color, our skin tones, is so beautiful. And at the end of the day, and I mean my work days are long, at the end of the day I still have blush on my face, and I mean they could compare to high-end blushes, so you don't necessarily need to feel that you need to get NARS or some of the more high-end ones like ABH and so on that we love. If these are still available, pick them up. Next thing I'd mention is this. I'm not sure. I think I spoke about this probably in my end of year 2017 favorites, because this is a product that I've loved for a long time. And this is the Sleek Contour Kit in the shade Medium. And it comes with a contour shade and a highlighter. This is good, but it's just regular. But you see that contour shade, real best. Like that's the contour that I'm wearing today with nothing else, no other brands or anything like that. And I wore it very lightly. I love this because it's buildable. It's the perfect in-between neutral shade. It's not ashy at all, but it's not too warm. So it is a good contour shade for me. And it works perfectly on my skin tone. There's also a dark, so that's what I also like about Sleek, that people who are darker than me can also find a shade. These, I think Starlight carry some Sleek products, I'm not sure, but you could also get it online and they're very reasonable. Sleek is like around drugstore pricing. The next item I'm going to show you is something that I got in my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, and if you've been following the videos that I post on Instagram and Facebook, I showed you guys this, and I am in love with this palette. I never even heard about this brand before, Ipsy. It's a collaboration between Ipsy and Tetris. I never heard about it. And after I used this palette, you see these shades? This matte yellow shade, I have been going to so often to put it either in the crease on its own, or even, I actually have it just above that, how to call it, boy, that shade in my crease. I have it just to blend out the edges there. And this as a brow bone highlight, beautiful mattes, lovely pigmentation, they blend gorgeously. But then you have these shimmers here. You see this shade? Gorgeous. Then this one, in fact, let me see if I could just swatch it quickly for you. Look at that. I barely touched it. Beautiful pigmentation. So it turns out that the colors on this are not only pigmented, but they work beautifully. They last so long, and I was so upset that I didn't pick up the other one, because there's another one in the series, the Tetris by Ipsy collaboration. And I wish they would bring it back, because it was just $12. Like, what was I thinking? Why I didn't take it up? I mean, yes, I have enough palettes, but the quality of this was so good, and you couldn't go wrong for $12. The next thing I'm going to mention, my makeup favorites for the month of July, are these. These are Huda Beauty Liquid Lipsticks. I never tried Huda Beauty Liquid Lipsticks before. Actually did a post on this asking you guys, what you thought, because this was the initial one that I used, and this one is in the shade Sugar Mama. I got this as well as an Ipsy add-on, and this has been like a go-to nude peachy shade for me. Now that alone on my lips is going to be way too light, but of course with my beloved Colourpop lip liner, it is perfection. It's like a lovely blurred in, you know, very light into darker shade that complements everything. And this formula goes on a little bit thinner, but it lasts. It's very, very comfortable. A lot of people said that had the experience with me in terms of the comfort, and then some people said that certain shades were really, really drying on them. So I only have these two. These two work great for me. The formula is very, very thin, as I said, so I'm not sure if that's what I like. I feel like it, although it dries down, it's very comfortable on me, at least these two shades. The other shade that I have is the one that I'm wearing today, and this is the Huda collaboration with Allure. So the other one I got in Ipsy, this one I got in the Allure Beauty Box last month, and this is the shade Alluring. It's like a lovely orangey red. I don't have any other red shades in my lip collection that like this. And this is like very bold, very standout for me. It's not a color that I would usually wear, but I have been wearing it a lot, and every time I've worn it, I've gotten compliments. So, you know, the girl coming out of her shell a little bit. The last item I'm going to talk about my favorites is this, the e.l.f. Camouflage 16-hour concealer, and I am in the shade Tan San. I also did a post about this, like giving you my full review. I personally think that this is an extremely close dupe, or one of the closest that I've seen of the Tarte Shape Tape. Not just in terms of, you know, the how it looks, the same fat doe foot applicator, but in terms of wearability, how it blends into the skin, how it looks, how long lasting it is. The coverage on this is legit full coverage. Like I definitely don't apply concealer the way you see like Instagrammers, space. No, I don't put that much. I literally put 2 dots under each eye, whatever. And that's the concealer I have on today. There ain't no darkness under my eyes. Literally, this thing covered. I would just say something that I didn't mention as well. There happens to be some separation of the formula in the tube, but then I looked at my Tarte and I looked at some other concealers, and I do see that, but from the time you just like mix it up again, everything is fine. And why I say that this is a very, very close dupe of the Tarte Shape Tape is if you check the ingredients, like 6 out of 10 of the first ingredients of both are the same. And you're not seeing that in much other products that are considered Tarte dupes. And that's why I think this one performs so similar. So that's my makeup favorites. I have very quickly a couple skincare favorites that I want to mention to you. And I posted this in a picture. This is a new SPF that I've been trying, the Purito Comfy Water Sunblock. This one is also a mineral SPF, but it's 70% water. And this has Centella Asiatica extract, so it's going to calm the skin. Absolutely no white cast, not sticky at all. It is slightly thicker than, and when I say slightly, like ever so slightly, than some of the sun milks that I've tried. Like you could see it there. But it blends into the skin so lovely. Like some of the others, you would actually see a white cast, and then, you know, a few minutes after it dissolves into the skin. This zero white cast from the beginning. And in fact, Purito talks about the fact that they have some kind of special technology. It's called what? The non-nano sunblock. And I think that is what does this whole lovely formulation. This works great on my oily skin. I think this is going to be perfect for people with normal combo skin and even dry skin. When they say comfy water sunblock, it goes on, it feels hydrating, but it does not get oily. I didn't have problems with this at all. It wears beautiful under makeup and has really good skincare ingredients. I think people also with sensitive skin might also enjoy this. That's why I wanted to mention it. I'm going to talk a lot about this. This is the Cosrx Advanced Steel 96 Power Mucin Essence. I have one of this in my daytime skincare drawer. I have one in my nighttime skincare drawer. I have one on top of my vanity. I think I have 3 bottles open right now. Ain't nobody need 3 bottles open of this. But what I've been loving about this is if you looked at my nighttime skincare routine, you'd have seen that I'm experiencing some breakouts. And there was like a really dark spot, I think, on this side of my face. Within 2 to 3 weeks, this significantly helped that. And that's why I continue to use this, because I noticed that this helps dark spots that you get from acne, like the dark or the browning or the black spots that you get from acne right away. From the time you start to apply this, as soon as that pimple or that breakout is healed, I find this works on that pigmentation so quickly, like on fresh scars. So if you have this, pull it out and try it, and you'll let me know if that works for you. The next item I'm mentioning very quickly is this, the Inky List. This is one of the skincare products I picked up in my Sephora skincare haul, and this is the Hepta Peptide. And this was actually supposed to be a serum, but when I squeezed it out in that video, you saw that it came out kind of like a cream. Now I've only been using this just over a month, so this is not a full review on this item, but why it's in my favorites is because wait, all of this thing real blurring. Like I wish this was a foundation primer, and that's why I like using it in the daytime really for that. So we'll talk about the peptide effects in the next video. Next skincare item I'm going to mention is this. This is by Cos de Baja. This is a Korean skincare brand that I've been trying a few of their products and I've been really enjoying. They are very affordable and similar to The Ordinary. They have like some specific ingredients, but they have some lovely combinations too. And while this one is a 4% salicylic acid serum, which you don't really get very often, most people have a 2%. This also has some niacinamide in it. And I love that combination. This has not been drying for me at all. It's alcohol-free, paraben-free. Has a really good EWG rating as well on this product. In fact, the first ingredient in this is aloe, and then it has the salicylic acid and niacinamide. So really, really lovely ingredients, and I have been loving this as my nighttime serum on my breakouts. I've been getting breakouts on my cheeks and my chin area. One, because my hormones are now kind of readjusting after pregnancy, postpartum. And second, because I've been using coconut oil in my daughter's hair. And she loves to rub up her face on me when I'm feeding her. So it's almost inevitable. You're going to deal with that. So yeah. And I have a body item that I want to share with you guys. And this is body oil from the brand Buttered Up, which is a local brand. And when Buttered Up first came out, I had gotten some of her products to try, and the one thing that stuck with me was these oils. I specifically love that it came in this spray bottle because I love the application of it. The formula is really, really nice. This is one of her OG scents, the honey apricot oil. This is the, what size, boy? I can't remember the size of this, and it's not written on this. But this, okay, so this one is the 4 ounce bottle, and this is $150 TT. This one is the 2 ounce 30 ml bottle, and this one is $60 TT. Now I bought this in the bigger one because this was the first scent that she had and I loved it, and I really wanted to get the bigger one, so you can see how much I used. And this little one, the scent is blood orange, and I actually think I love this one even more. If I knew this was not so good, I would have picked up a big bottle. But I keep this one in my purse. And I love this because I could use it on my body day or night. It does not feel too heavy, but it has enough heaviness to keep your skin hydrated but feeling lovely. And you could also use this in your hair. So I actually use this one sometimes in my hair during the day if I find, I need to get a little bit more, slick back. Spray, plus your hair smells great. And 2 random items that I've been loving, like literally wearing with everything during July, are these. These are acrylic necklaces. What I love about them is they have these straps at the top, so you could adjust the length to either longer or shorter. I picked these up from Sheri in their West Mall branch, but I know the other branches have different styles. Like they had so much, it was so difficult for me to choose. But this one I was gifted, and I was gifted it. So the person got it from me from Sheri, and this one I purchased after I love this one so much. So yeah, definitely check them out if you like those kind of unusual pieces. And I'm going to tell Ollie about a lifestyle item here, and that's this. I am holding here a pack of coffee, and it's from the brand Wellesley Farms. I hope I'm saying that correct. And it's the hazelnut ground coffee medium body. Why am I talking about this? And I have a whole new pack in my hand because I have a pack already open, and my sister got us hooked on this coffee. Like literally now at our church, we have like a little tea coffee table, and my sister, she decided, she tasted it, she loved it. She started to bring it to church, and now nobody want the regular coffee. She has to be brewing this every Sunday because everybody come in to get some hazelnut coffee. When I tell you this tastes good, I don't know if this is available locally. She buys it on Amazon. So I started to buy it on Amazon too after I tasted it. And I love having it in my coffee collection because I rotate them. But it's so delicious, so smooth. You get that lovely hazelnut flavor without being too sweet. You keep your original coffee taste, and I love it. Like those of you who are coffee connoisseurs, like go on Amazon and check this out. And this is like a huge bag. It's like really, really compressed. This is a 2-pound bag. and it's really, really lovely. So guys, those are the things that I have been enjoying in makeup, skincare, some lifestyle, and some jewelry items for the month of July. What have you all been enjoying? What have you picked up? What are you trying? What all item have you started, you know, using again? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like this video. It helps. Leave a comment and subscribe. Click the little bell button so that you're going to get notifications whenever I upload. See you guys in the next video.